and Smoke Break, episode 30, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Slow ass piano came in.
Fuck up your rhythm?
Nah, it just came in like that. I'm chilling there. You can't fuck up my rhythm.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
I had one today, but
Had one what?
as I got into it, it became problematic.
Okay. Sorry.
Look, man, it's gotten to the point with Iggy Azalea, I don't even look at her ass no more because I can't stand her music.
Sure you don't.
Don't.
Oh,
Can't. Don't happen. What is this? It's your same slow ass piano?
I don't know. You went back to it.
Special. Oh no, the song that I had, or at least verse that I had,
Oh shit.
I was like, oh man, I'm really enjoying the fuck out of this. And then I listened to it, and I'll let you judge for yourself.
Uh-oh.
1 month ago today, I was happy as a lark. But now I go for walks, to the movies, maybe to the park. I have a seat on the same old bench to watch the children play. You know, tomorrow is the future.
No,
But
man.
for me, just another day. They all gather around
You're
me.
killing my shit.
They seem to know my name. We laugh, tell a few jokes, but it still doesn't ease my pain. Pause. So this grown ass nigga's just going to the park by himself, surrounded by children.
He's sad, nigga.
It don't matter if he's sad. He can't be. So you a grown sad nigga in the park laughing and joking with other people's kids? That's problematic. There's the issue.
It's a public park. It was a different time back then, nigga.
But I found something even better.
Uh-oh.
Looking back over my years, guess I shed some tears. Told myself time and time again, this time I'm gonna win. But another fight, things ain't right, I'm losing again. Takes a fool to lose twice and start all over again. He rhymed again with again. Right there. Think I better let it go, but looks like another love T.K.O.
Yeah. Something wrong with you, man.
I think I better let it go. What you think about it, girl? Let it go, baby. Oh yeah. Looks like another love TKO. Tried to take control of love. Love took control of me. I don't know like the cadence of this one, so I'm probably fucking that all up. Cause you lose all thoughts, sense of time, and have a change of mind. It's my favorite part. Taking the bumps and the bruises, all the things of a two-time loser. Trying to hold on, faith is gone. Just another sad song. I think I better let it go. That shit makes my day better, nigga. All right, go ahead. What you got?
I ain't got shit.
Oh, right. Welcome to the Smoke Break Podcast, episode number 30. I'm your humble and gracious co-host. Humble and gracious? Nah, fuck all that. Humble, gracious. I'm probably just as smart, if not smarter than you. I'm also prettier than you. Like, and that's just me on the humble tip, so I'm really, like, just better than you as a person. Well, I'm relatable, I guess. This is our main man here, Jerral, a.k.a. Jerral, a.k.a. J Swizzle, a.k.a. $69,
That's a
a.k.a. Waterhead Head. We back in the building.
That's a lot of names.
Bringing you some shit, some opinions, some thoughts, some news. Nigga told me about Tracy Morgan. I did not know he got sideswiped by a nigga in a Honda.
Hey.
I gotta shoot 4 people after my Bugatti gets sideswiped by a Honda.
Hey, you need to have them one things so you can't get the cart out of the hood dollar stores. You need to have one of them things on the car so we know it's right there. That car too fucking low. That's what he get. Spending all that money on some shit you can't see. It's always in the blind spot.
But like you said, need some shit to lock up the carts? That's what I want to do. My car is that expensive. I want other niggas' wheels to lock up when I come around. You can move again once I'm 20 yards away from you. But if your car costs less than $100K, I don't want you near my fucking $1 million car.
Not at all. $1 million, nigga.
Because if a nigga in a fucking
$2.5 million.
Two?
2.5.
This nigga got some options. But yeah, nah. Like I can't think of
wasn't it a Bugatti? It was a Bugatti, yeah.
I can't even think of a metaphor for that. That is the metaphor. Like, what happened? This $2.5 million Bugatti got sideswiped by a nigga in a Honda.
10, 15 minutes after I just said, all right, I want it.
Like, nigga, that is the new metaphor. Like, what happened? It's like my Bugatti just got sideswiped by a Honda as soon as I pulled it off the lot. Like, oh, damn, you got Tracy in this bitch.
Shit happens, man.
It does, but goddamn, I would just cry. Like, I've got no deep. I am sitting on a curb.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's not good though. I'm sitting on a fucking curb, my knees pulled up to my chest, just letting loose heavy tears. Like, I lost everything. I know I got insurance and they can fix it, but this nigga's in a Honda. He ain't got my Bugatti money. You want to know why? Because if he had Bugatti repair money, he'd be in a fucking Bugatti. He don't. I gotta wait on this nigga State Farm.
Didn't he work for Uber?
I don't even know.
Yeah, it was an Uber, nigga.
Oh. I've seen Uber stock, nigga. They ain't got the money for that.
Hey, somebody got to pay for it.
This nigga gonna be texting Beyonce like, hey, were you Uber or Lyft? No matter. Like, you got this? Somebody else got this? Need you to give me a nigga's phone number. Oh,
shit happens.
Damn. That shit's depressing. Well, nigga, some of my favorite white news has come out this week. I didn't know I needed it in my life until it came, and I was like, you want to know what? Fuck yeah.
That's what she said.
Apparently, Justin Bieber, fresh off of snorting Adderall, decided he wants to fight Tom Cruise.
I don't know why you think he can fight Tom. You know how much training Tom Cruise has done?
Yes, this nigga does all of his own stunts.
You think what you want, but...
And then they were doing like, oh, here's like the boxer measurements, and they listed Tom Cruise at 5'7". I'm like, Nick, you bullshit. I'll believe everything you got to say. I will not believe Tom Cruise is 5'7". Tom Cruise is 5'5" at best.
No, man, he's still gonna whoop Justin Bieber's ass.
Nobody's ever gotten accurate measurements on Tom Cruise's height. Regular sized niggas don't do that. But no, right now, like, I'll put $200 on Tom Cruise. Like, I don't know what the odds are of that coming back as something, but I'm on it.
Yeah, I put my money on Tom Cruise.
He's 3 decades older, but like, he's small and he's scrappy. Like, I watched this nigga jump on like Oprah shit. Like, Justin Bieber can't rock with that energy. Like, you don't want those problems.
Fucking Justin Bieber.
This nigga's still in Scientology. Like, he just prayed to Ulu and went invisible or whatever the fuck those niggas are doing. Like, you don't want these issues.
Nigga, it's Justin Bieber.
Not even it's Justin Bieber. Like, it's Tom Cruise. They let Tom Cruise play Jack Reacher. In the books, Jack Reacher's like 6'5", 250. They let Tom Cruise play him. And he got a sequel in that shit. So I don't know if that's the nigga I just want to fight off rip, nigga. Maybe start with like Justin Timberlake and like work your way up to a Tom Cruise. You don't just want to start off with that.
Justin Timberlake will whoop his ass too.
Yeah, but he seems like a nicer guy than Tom Cruise. I feel like once Tom Cruise gets in the fight, he's in it. This nigga's gonna think he's Ethan Hunt again. Like, he's getting in your shit. He gonna catch your elbow to the nose. You're not ready for that.
Yeah. Whatever. Fuck Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Some other shit I want to let you in on. My Apple stock is bouncing back, which makes me happier in life. What is this?
Mm-hmm.
I like it when my money makes money. I don't like it when my money loses money. That makes me sad on the inside.
It happens.
But apparently Apple is tired of dealing with you poors.
Yes. You see they fucking stand?
Yeah.
They want a whole $1,000.
Like, it was a test up to this point. Like, once they realized niggas would finance $1,200 phones like they do used cars, they basically said, like, fuck a price tag. You got it. Ball out. Get it at tax time, nigga. What you gonna do? I just see Apple execs doing like Diddy dances and commercials telling you to get that shit with big ass fur coats on. These niggas are selling a monitor stand for $1,000.
Hey, Scouts, I never thought I'd say no to Apple. But no.
Like, nigga, like, did you slap a Supreme sticker on that bitch? Like, is this what dead stock is? Like, is it art at this point? Like, my nigga, it is.
Yeah, they went out to their
stand.
consultant, LeVar Ball, and he was like, big ballers only. And
never lost. Put it on there. If you got to think twice, you already a loser. Charge them $1,000.
you
like,
can't afford it. If they can't afford it, you don't want them.
For the
they ain't
stand.
big ballers.
Like, nigga, if I buy $1,000 monitor stand, I better snap my fingers and that bitch better put up a hologram of
nigga,
whatever the fuck I want to see.
The specs on them shits? Hey.
The specs on what? A stand?
No, on the whole fucking shebang bang. The fucking computers, and you max them out. Hey, you max them out though.
But you want to know what?
It's crazy.
The computer's cool. Their computer's awesome, and people are happy that they're bringing back the fucking towers like they used to have. That's fantastic. I'm pretty sure the monitors are going to be the best of the best. 4K, fuck your 4K. We've got 8K. They don't even have shit that can display in 8K. But just in case they do, we got some shit that can handle it.
And when the technology catch up in 10 years, this is still gonna be way better.
But my nigga, between the tower and the monitor is a monitor stand.
Nigga, if you can't afford it, you ain't a big baller. Don't worry about it.
But nigga, that's just like $1,000 for the stand.
You stick to your Surface Pro, nigga.
All right.
It ain't for you.
But I feel like this
with your broke ass. That's what they saying.
Hey, you wanna know what? I'll be a broke bitch in the corner. Fuck me.
I ain't getting it either.
Me,
though,
period.
But I ain't paying no attention. I didn't entertain it. I see, it was
like nigga, like this is a test. Like if they sell even 6 of these bitches, we failed that test.
You mean it's a test, nigga? They already sold out.
Probably.
Sure. Like yeah,
that's the fucked up part of it.
Like you just can't afford it.
Apple and other electronics have spent decades selling us shit for hundreds and for thousands of dollars that was made on the back of like modern day slaves. Like, what's up? We went to the poorest of poor countries. We took small children. We put them in factories who worked them for 20 hours a day. And here's your big screen. Like, that was fucking it. Like, now they just want to know, like, nigga, what's your dollar worth to you? You don't get the tower? No. Am I getting a monitor? Nah, nigga. You get the stand. $1,000. What you is that bitch made out of diamonds, nigga?
You can't afford it.
Is there like 24 karat gold in that bitch? Like, I need to know what's going on. I can't afford it. You want to know what? I can't.
You see what these rappers spend on fucking necklaces.
God. And that's it. Like, everybody has a desire to flex, so they know they can sell $1,000 monitor stand, and niggas are gonna buy the $1,000 monitor stand just to tell niggas that they have $1,000 monitor stand.
And not even to tell niggas, just to know. Hey, you need to send an email. You can use my.
And just do unnecessary shit. Like, oh, it's cool. You just got to power it. The power button's right next to that the monitors, the Apple monitors thing. You know, it was like $1,000. I just got that last week. Anyway, yeah, just go and power it.
Shit, what you doing, nigga? Shit, nothing. Just dusting. Is that new? Oh, you see that? That ain't nothing.
Oh, no. What's the shit your mother used to have? The furniture polish? You're just going to see niggas with rags just like every time somebody walk past their office, just rubbing a little bit. Like, hey, what you doing? Oh, shit. Glad you asked. Just got to keep this bitch fresh. You know.
And did you get one of them? Oh, it ain't nothing. I done been had this. It ain't nothing.
Oh, see, that's why your monitor's tilted down, because you got that IKEA shit over here. Apple. Like, you need to get on this. It's $1,000. I don't know if you could just, you know, you got kids and shit. I don't know if you could just jump out the window like, hey, your wife might be mad. But my shit, sturdy.
Hey.
God damn.
You can't afford it.
I'm just saying, if that bitch $1,000, like, if I turn my head a little bit, like, that monitor stand better adjust so that shit stays, like, level with my head. Like, oh, damn, you look tired? Like, boop. You can go ahead and lean back in the chair. I'm gonna go ahead and come up here and tilt down so you can still see it when you chilling. Oh, you standing up? That's cool. Boop. Gotcha.
Paying dividends soon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Hold on. Is it Coca-Cola? Because I thought I just got dividends from Coca-Cola. It's a good time. Mm-hmm. Good time. Shit, something went down today with a fucking passion. Apple.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, it was something about. Shit, I don't know what the fuck.
Oh no, man! I just got Coca-Cola Europe last week, which is doing way better than regular Coca-Cola.
I mean, I ain't fucking around.
Yeah, I am.
I ain't
fucking around heavy.
Trying to get these headphones, nigga.
Oh damn, nigga! pre-ordering headphones.
Hey, nigga.
And when these bitches drop, I'm gonna have them. Like, nigga, you don't get a pre-order bonus. Like, it's not like a game. Like, oh, you get this DLC or 2, like, My Madden team packs and shit. Like, no, just you get your headphones the day they come out. Like, I'm pre-ordering this.
Nigga, them is gonna be the coldest headphones for like 5 years.
I wouldn't want to talk shit about it, but their last headphones pretty much stayed on top until the Sony joints came out. So they had it for a minute with the Bose Quiet Comforts.
I didn't even realize you had them Sonys this whole time.
Yeah.
I've been reading, like, I almost wanted to get them Sonys. I'm like, no, I'm gonna get the Bose, but I could never make myself.
Yeah.
I seen that financing shit. I was like, I know it's just gonna tell me no and fuck up with a little shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
But also, like, nigga, I can finance a car. I don't want to have to finance my fucking electronics. Like, maybe a big ass if I do a TV, it better be at least 80 inches. Like, I can't stand the fact that they let niggas, like, finance regular shit. Like, you can finance new tires now. Like, nigga.
You can finance a laptop.
Well, that's a little bit more expensive than new tires.
No, it ain't.
Sometimes.
Like cheap laptops.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Like
no,
iPads.
Right. It's like, I can either buy it or put it on my credit card. I don't want to finance it through you. Like, I don't want that showing up on my credit report. Like, I already got this fucking car, and the fact that they ran my shit twice, it shows up as like 2 different inquiries, and I'm pissed about that. Like, nigga, you fucking up my credit score. I might want to get out this shitty apartment one day. You're ruining that for me. But if you just hand niggas money, they give you shit.
That's true.
That's why I don't stress over credit too much. It's like, oh, your credit says you can only I'm like, all right, how about I pay you the difference like 6 months in advance? Is that gonna shut you the fuck up? Cool, let me move my shit in here. Nigga. You sent me the shit about Swamp Thing, and I watched the first episode. I'm like, oh man, this shit is nice. I got to the second episode. I'm like, oh, this is some shit. And as I like got halfway through the episode, I look online. It's like, Swamp Thing is already canceled by DC Universe. I'm like DC
already?
finally made some. After the first episode, they canceled it, but they already had the second one shot. I guess they might have the first season shot, but they're not gonna release it. Shit got canceled.
That's fucked up.
And it's like, was it too expensive? And I'm going through reading shit, and it's like nobody knows, and they still haven't explained like why they canceled the shit. Apparently, it's got something to do with the AT&T merger. Like, basically, they got out and they're trying to produce more family-friendly content. And in the first episode, like, a nigga had plants. It starts off the first time you see dude, like, he's standing in his bathroom mirror, and he's just got like vines and shit sticking out of him. And once they get him to the morgue, the plants keep growing. And he looks like a zombie for a second, and then his body just like explodes outward, and the vines start taking over the little morgue. And it's like, oh shit, like they're doing this. Like, I haven't seen shit like this since Hannibal. Fucking loved Hannibal. They canceled that shit too.
Yep.
That's another one to where
man.
I watched Hannibal and I was like, this shit is gross and terrible, and I can't stop watching it. Like, is this what happens when you let Mads Mikkelsen like act? I don't know who the fuck the other dude was, but he was good in that role too.
Maybe.
Hugh Dancy? I don't remember that nigga's name.
I don't be remembering people's names, man. Except for Samuel L. Jackson.
He out here. Shaft.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Another Shaft.
Technically, it's like a reboot, but it's also Shaft 3. Because the original Samuel L. Jackson Shaft was like a reboot, but then they had... What's homie's name?
Busta Rhymes?
Richard Roundtree.
Oh.
Wow. They had Richard Roundtree still in there as his uncle. So he's like Uncle Shaft and he's regular Shaft. And now the new son is like Kid Shaft. And it's like, so you just... It took y'all 40...
This nigga said Kid Shaft.
It took y'all like 40 years.
You should never put them words together.
Oh. Baby Shaft? Nah, that's worse. The son of Shaft? I don't know. I don't know how that works out. But anyway, it's like it took y'all like 40... damn near 50 years to tell the story of Shaft. Like, word. As Donald Glover told us, Shaft is not Black Superman. Like, we don't need that shit.
Sure you do.
But hey, man, he puts asses in seats, I guess.
That's all you gotta do.
I just hate the fact that we don't get original shit. Like, we couldn't get like a new black superhero. Like, we had to bring back Shaft. The reason why there was never a second Samuel Jackson Shaft movie is because the first one didn't kill it. But what's homie's name though? It wasn't Mario Van Peebles, that wasn't it. Was that his name?
Mario Van Peebles was a Badass. You talking about Meteor Man?
Nah. He played the bad Dominican dude in Shaft.
Oh, man, I don't fucking remember that shit.
Ah.
I remember Busta Rhymes in there.
Shaft 2000 cast.
Oh, no, it was one dude. He's dead now, ain't he?
Jeffrey Wright?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I said he's dead now.
His name was Peoples.
Yeah.
But nah, it's a black dude that somehow played like a Dominican drug dealer very well. It was one of the most entertaining goddamn performances I've ever seen in my fucking life.
No, man, I seen Next Day Air the other day, and I was like, this is one of my favorite movies. I forgot all about it.
Whoa. The Mike Epps movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember shit.
And the drugs go to the wrong apartment?
Movie. Yes. Wow. Wow.
Lauren London was in it for a little bit.
What? This nigga just brought up like a hood B movie. God.
But it wouldn't. I guess it kind of was a B movie.
Yes, it was.
It was a good B movie though.
Next Day Air.
That was that shit, man.
Damn.
I watched the shit out of it.
Donald Faison and Mike Epps. Motherfuck.
Oh boy was in it.
Mos Def was in there.
Yep. He's stealing shit.
Black dude from The Wire, I guess. Wow, this is terrible. It's got a 21% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Damn. Say people also search for next Friday. Janky Promoters, all about the Benjamins.
It was all good movies.
Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Little Roscoe 1000. I was just watching that too. James Earl Jones is in it. So Cedric the Entertainer and Monique. And big dude, Michael Clark Duncan's in it.
You'll excuse me, I'm going to just die over here in the corner for like the next 8 seconds. Like,
Them was all.
the ghost of Black Hood movie past just crept up on me.
And I still watch all those movies. Throw All About the Benjamins in there. Yeah.
I forget that those exist sometimes.
What?
Look, man, I lay on my floor.
Never forget.
I lay on my floor. Occasionally, I catch American Ninja Warrior and Bob's Burgers and like weird anime. Like, that's about it for me.
When you said black superheroes or black Superman, I was like, shit, Vampire in Brooklyn. That was. He wasn't a superhero, though. He should have been.
He was not at all. Goddamn.
Fuck you, nigga.
Nah, man, I got to get back to watching.
I was like a Meteor Man.
Yeah, Meteor Man. Meteor Man was the shit.
James Earl Jones in it too.
I'm kind of scared to watch Meteor Man again because I don't want it to be like whenever you catch like an old episode of like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and you're like, nigga, this was.
Yeah, I still want Golden Lord.
This was trash. Like, I woke up early on Saturdays to watch this shit.
The one in the red can. The dog started talking. He won't.
That and Bruce Leroy. I don't even know if that's the name of the movie. It's like Golden Dragon. Last Dragon. That's it. Say Golden Dragon. Like, I don't
still
know
watch Show Enough too, nigga.
Show Enough is the shit. That was a good ass movie. That nigga was mad corny. You never watch a movie where the hero was like just corny as fuck, but he was. Okay, I have not watched this movie in a while. I want to find fucking Rock and Roller. That is my shit.
Nigga, turn your fire stick on.
Yeah, that's work. I gotta type in letters to search for movies.
You're gonna get a yeast infection in your bitch britches. I want to say that to somebody.
I like that. You're trying to make it a thing, and you want to know what? I endorse it. Because usually I just say niggas got sand in their vagina or your butt hurt. But you don't get a yeast infection in your bitch britches, I feel like that gets straight to the point. Pull your panties out your ass. All right. Oh no, I want to start watching $1 Million Mile again, just so I can watch regular niggas go up against like super. Again, we talked about this before. They're professional obstacle course runners. Like the niggas that do the Spartan races, they do that shit for real, for real.
Two
like,
motherfuckers just died in the triathlon, swimming.
Oh, yeah.
In the swimming part.
First off, number one, a triathlon, your body, I don't think your body was meant for that. Like that's.
I think it was like a mile, 1.2 swimming, 53 on the bike.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
It's running.
Yeah, and then
I
running.
forget how long, but it's a mission. But the swimming shit, what always got me with that shit was like they don't put these niggas in like a pool and have them do laps. Like they
oh
like,
yeah, it's like a big ass lake.
They point to like the river and just go like, all right, go.
Like you'll see when you're supposed to stop.
What? There's a buoy out there. You swim around it and come back, or you just keep going to the other side.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like, you got a boat out there in case niggas like
Yeah.
cramp up or stroke out?
We've got divers at checkpoints.
What if I don't make it to the checkpoint and they just shrug, like, no, and then you don't make it?
They do a head count.
What is it? 40 niggas entered the race. Only like 37 came out the water.
Halfway through.
Those niggas got like a Fitbit or something so we can find them in case like the current hits. I don't know what to say.
I don't know. But 2 niggas did die.
Yeah. No, but that was my favorite shit because you watch like regular triathlons. It's like regular niggas work out at the gym. But if you decided, damn, I can only do so many exercises at this gym, I need to go to the CrossFit gym. That's like regular athlete to triathlete. Like, you wanna know what? This just isn't challenging enough. I need to go swim in like negative 10-degree waters and then get out and then run 10 miles. After I already biked like 28 miles. Like, that's what I need to stop. You've got a problem.
Larry Wheels doing shoulder presses with
like 225 on like full barbells.
Yeah, the full barbells. I'm like,
it's like pause. They make 230-pound dumbbells, number one. So
like,
this
I've
shit
seen
is
you
a success.
press the
I've
200.
seen you use those. So what the fuck is this shit? I'm gonna just say it. If Hafthor Bjornsson ain't doing it, you probably shouldn't do it. That's it. Reigning world's strongest man.
He's back on his shit.
He is. That dude's just huge. He looks like he got like had a stroke at some point because he don't move one side of his mouth.
Parkinson's.
Word? Is that what that is?
No, hold on. Nigga, he had a whole 30 for 30. And I was like, what? And
I mean, I figured it was something medical because
yeah, he had.
Like it.
No, what's that called? You can catch it real quick. Is it Parkinson's?
Palsy?
Cerebral palsy. Or
cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy. Anyway, nigga,
cerebral palsy. What is? He got something. He got palsy. He palsied up in his bitch.
Yeah. He might have had a stroke because of that. Oh no, he had a 30 for 30 though, nigga. It's a good one.
Oh man, I need to watch it. I didn't even know. But that nigga's just huge.
Yeah.
Like, I watch him move weights and it's just like, I should just stop now. Like,
nigga, I told you, nigga.
It's insane.
I'm gonna get 1,000 pounds up off the ground.
I watch this motherfucker log press like damn near 600 pounds. I'm like,
I got some work to do.
Like, what am I even doing this for? Like, nigga, I'm just gonna take a nap. Like, fuck it.
You gave him the humble shoulders.
Oh god, that shit killed me. But watching those videos, it's like I should just walk up to bitches and say goofy shit. That's it. That's all I got. What's the worst that can happen? I'm not gonna get ass. Guess what? I ain't getting ass right now. Like, this, what have I got to lose outside of like some bitch occasionally seeing me in Walmart looking at her friend like, that nigga's weird. But it don't matter. Like, I'm already not getting ass at the moment.
Told you, nigga, just and there's that laugh. Beautiful. So what's that?
Oh my god. Somebody caught me giving him the creep face
Oh,
yesterday.
Man.
Like, I was mid like one of these, like, oh. And then we made eye contact and my face didn't change. Like, it went from oh, and then she saw it, it stayed like at like a solid 2 seconds. I just smiled like, you got me. Like, I was looking.
Did she smile back?
Now let me help you cash out this order. No, I ain't get a smile back. It was weird. I didn't get the face, but it was not a smile back. Plus, she was white, and it was just weird. Plus, I can't look at young females for real. Like, I don't like you. My vision's fucked up. You could be 20 or you could be 16. I'm not taking that chance. Like, I'm gonna just fucking tuck and roll out this bitch. Like, I don't want this problem.
Sure you do.
I don't need your mom coming around the corner. Like, she's 16. Like, get her away from me then. What you doing now? Like, is your husband still in your life? Maybe if I stick around you, she'll look like that in a few years. Never mind. What can I do for you today? Like, but, need some help? Need some gas? I don't know what to do in this situation.
Hey.
That's why I want to learn how to like tumble, nigga, just so I can like tuck my head between my knees, put my hands up behind my head, and just like roll away from niggas. Like, well, this is awkward, and just roll out. Did he just barrel roll out of here? Like, yeah,
that's that creepy thin man from a Charlie's Angels movie.
Yes, and also Juggernaut in the second worst X-Men movie.
I don't know what the big fucking deal is why y'all hate on these X-Men movies.
Do you remember the X-Men cartoon?
Yeah.
You remember the Apocalypse storyline in the X-Men cartoon?
Yeah,
Do
kind
you
of.
remember X-Men Apocalypse, the movie that came out?
Yeah. A little bit.
Okay, that movie just came out. You can barely remember it. Apocalypse looked like fucking Ivan Ooze, and it was a terrible storyline. The movie was just bad. And then at the end of that fucking movie, they set up Dark Phoenix by showing Jean Grey using the Phoenix powers. Like, Jean Grey, you gotta tap into your full powers. Like, I've been suppressing the Phoenix force within you, but now you gotta let that bitch fly. And the bitch flamed up, and they're like, oh shit, she's Phoenix. Apocalypse, dead. Now we just gotta deal with this in the next movie. Next movie starts, she doesn't have the Phoenix force. They go into space, and then the Phoenix force infects her there. And it's like, all right, that's cool. But if you don't give a fuck about your movie, I can't give a fuck about your movie. She had Phoenix powers in the last movie. What the fuck is this?
Nigga, you're gonna get a yeast infection in your bitch britches. Nigga,
No.
just go watch the movie. I don't know.
But this you can't. Okay.
You can't.
Objectively, it's a bad movie. That's just it.
Did you watch the movie?
I've tried watching the movie for free. I'm gonna try again, but it's just not good. And that's not even a giant plot hole.
I already watched Jean Grey kill him already.
Yeah, and they're redoing. First off, the X-Men have done so much shit. The fact that you're redoing the same storyline you just did like 10, 15 years ago.
Wait, so it is that again?
Yeah, it's Dark Phoenix again. Only, even though they're saying
she did that shit in the house. Remember, he was on the ceiling and he opened the door. He was stuck to the ceiling.
And then he turned into mist and
Xavier
died.
was in there. Yeah, I remember that one.
In Days of Future Past, Professor X was just back. Yeah, that shit too. You cannot give a fuck about continuity.
Was I supposed to wait? I think y'all putting too much. I don't put them together. I just go watch the movies. I don't worry about the last one. If you say be like, hey, this is Annabelle and this is Annabelle 2 and this Annabelle is gonna go back. After a while, I don't give a fuck. I just want to watch the movies.
All right, but give me a better X-Men movie. Plus, it just like the Game of Thrones shit with the writing, it's like you don't give a fuck about this product you gave me. You can't tell me, oh shit, she just now got the Phoenix powers when we watched her use them in the last one. All right, let's look at it like this. Do you remember the end of Incredibles? The first one?
With Jonah Hill, the bad dude?
No, it was the dude from My Name is Earl.
My name is Edo. I don't know, man. I don't pay attention. Like, I watch them.
All right, but at the end of Incredibles, Lil Jack started showing off his powers.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah.
Okay, and then Incredibles 2, everybody's like, oh shit, I can't believe it. Jack has powers. Like, all y'all saw him use those same powers at the end of the first movie, but no one cares because Incredibles 2 was a good movie. The reason why people give a fuck with this, if you give me dope shit, I don't care if it doesn't add up. X-Men Endgame, or not X-Men, Avengers Endgame. Their time travel explanation was bullshit, but the movie was good enough to where you're like, hey, nigga, I saw Captain America pick up Thor's hammer, and then I saw Falcon fly by, and then the motherfucking space holes opened up, and E-Bombay, and Black Panther walked through with all the niggas from Wakanda. It was beautiful. You give me dope shit, I don't care if it doesn't make sense. But if you give me a subpar product and it doesn't make sense, then it's a fucking problem. Plus, I think
y'all just being picky.
Plus, they're slated to lose at least $100 million on this movie.
Because everybody's bitching.
Because it's a shitty movie.
Yeah, I was bitching about Sonic's teeth, too.
I wasn't, but that shit was hilarious. It's like, word, like this is,
and then start bitching, and everybody gets to be a fucking critic. No, there should be one fucking magazine.
Look,
time out.
You've met me. I can watch iRobot and Queen Latifah's Beauty Shop movie on a loop for a solid day.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Neither one of those movies was critically acclaimed or box office smashes. Fucking love them.
Everybody be hating on Will Smith for some reason. I don't get it.
So you can give me bad shit. Undercover Brother. I love that movie. You love that movie. If I look up the Rotten Tomatoes score of Undercover Brother, it's probably fucking garbage. And if I look up critic reviews, it's probably fucking garbage.
Who the fuck are those people?
Yeah, but I don't care what a critic has to say. Sometimes I enjoy shit that is objectively not good. But if your thing is already shit and I can't enjoy it, then fuck you. Plus, they kind of just gave up on the Fox X-Men movies once Fox started saying that we're going to sell shit like New Mutants. It's never going to see theaters. They might drop that shit as like an on-demand movie or like a streaming exclusive at some point. Like, they shot it, they finished it, and then it was just like, Disney bought us, wrap this shit up like while niggas is still mid-costume.
I don't know.
You can't drop
Give it a chance.
Just because you made the shit expensive doesn't mean niggas have to pay to see it. Like the Tom Cruise Mummy movie. It was shit. You haven't rewatched that movie. I've rewatched. The Tom
Cruise. Oh, yeah, the train. And they found. Yeah. See, I didn't not hate that movie.
But do you. All right. So we're going to say.
Nigga, I like everything.
Time out. The Mummy. The Mummy Returns. The Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. And then the Tom Cruise Mummy movie. Which one of those have you seen the least often?
Least often?
Yes.
I haven't had enough time to watch the new Tom Cruise movie as I have the other ones.
It's been out.
Probably the third one. But the first and second Mummies, I did watch a whole lot.
Exactly. If you watched the third one, the Tom Cruise Mummy movie, you barely remember the details. Because you spent a bunch of money on a shit product and they spent so much time trying to set up Dark Universe, they made a bad movie. Same shit with the Dark Phoenix movie. You spent a bunch of money, that's cool, but you still made a bad movie. And if niggas shit on it and you made a subpar product, I can't be like, hey, you guys shouldn't criticize because these people worked hard. Motherfuckers worked hard on the last season of Game of Thrones. Don't mean it wasn't shit. It's not your fault. It's still garbage though. Like, it's just it. Sometimes you make shitty things. You can work really hard and something can come out terrible.
Hey, man. It is what it is.
Time out. And something I just want to bring up on the case of humanity. We are trying to explore space and shit. And that's cool. Like, niggas is trying to buy space in space. And it's like, we can't even... That's white people shit. Like niggas is still fighting in Asia and Africa because some white dudes just said they bought property, drew lines on a map, and said this is what this shit is. We haven't learned shit. They still doing it. They trying to do it with space. Like, there's still civil wars going on in Africa because you said this spot belongs to this place and this spot belongs to this place. Now you're doing it with stars that you can't reach. Greedy motherfuckers. But, like, we're trying to explore space and the oceans and shit. Meanwhile, we just found out a significant portion of the white population of all socioeconomic backgrounds ain't washing their legs.
Scott's washing his legs.
You want to know what? And I want to clarify that as well. With an apology to all white allies out there. The same way I've heard, like, one of the good ones with reference to my blackness and not being a violent, scary animal. Meanwhile, most of the time whenever people bring up black people, one of the next phrases you'll hear is thug. What does that mean? A nigger I don't want to be around. So, occasionally I'll reference all white people. It's not all y'all. You know who you are. You don't need to go like, hey, I'm a good guy. If you're good, you're good. But there's some motherfuckers who don't see the plights of others because it doesn't apply to them. I don't see all the shit that goes on in like the gay and trans communities because that's not my community. I have the privilege of turning a blind eye to that shit. And most people as white people, especially white males, you got a lot of privilege so you cannot see a whole bunch of shit. There's no bigger population of people going, I don't see what the big deal is, than white people. Like, y'all get to do that because a lot of shit doesn't affect y'all. This is built for you. Everybody else just gotta fucking deal with shit. But I digress. Like, white people still want to touch black hair, and they can't know that every black child raised by black people has been slathered in Vaseline for like every picture day before they got to fucking high school. We still don't know what the Asians and Hispanics are getting up to. Before we go to space and go to oceans and shit, why we just talk to niggas that look different? Like, I saw some shit.
No.
Who was it? Shasir Zameda, who used to be on Saturday Night Live.
No idea.
Said some shit in one of her stand-up bits about and I had an Asian girl talk to me and like ask me like, hey, do you know like Daryl? Like, no. Like, oh, do you know Sarah? And then she's like, are you asking me if, like, are all those people black? Or, like, are you asking me if I know all the black people on campus? And she wanted to get pissed and say, like, oh, that's fucked up. That's racist. And she asked her, like, so do you know, like, all the Korean people on campus? Like, yes. Like, we all talk to each other. And she's like, if that conversation ended, like, one question sooner, I would have been like, look at this racist Asian bitch. And she would have been looking back at me like, look at this antisocial black girl. She doesn't get along with the rest of her community. So maybe, like, talk to people first, and then we'll worry about claiming stars and shit that we can't reach.
Them people?
Who is them people?
Who want to go and explore other shit?
It's like Elon Musk and, like,
I'm
Jeff
tired
Bezos.
of talking to the regular motherfuckers around here. I'm tired of talking to the motherfuckers around here. I want to go to space with them and leave all the dumb motherfuckers who...
Let me stick a pin in that, because guess what? You don't leave behind dumb people. You leave behind poor people. And
That's true.
You've been to school, you've been to workplaces, you've been to college, you've been out into the world. You know good and goddamn well having money don't make you no fucking brighter.
I can't go to space with
That
them.
just means your parents got money. That's it.
I'm going to be stuck here with the dumbasses too. But
No.
I still don't want to talk to them.
You'll be stuck here with poor people, not necessarily. I met some smart, broke motherfuckers, which, I mean, once you hit a certain level of smart, you manage to work your way out of broke.
Yeah.
But I've also met some rich motherfuckers that were like, nigga, like, if you were born in the same spot as me, like, you'd be dead by now. You'd be strung out or in prison because you're an idiot. The only thing that has saved your ass is the fact that you were born to people with money and stability. You're not any smarter. You haven't used your resources to the best of your ability. You just had more shit.
Yeah. But them motherfuckers don't want to talk to other motherfuckers. I can dig it. Meek Mill does not have the best intro of all time.
I'd probably say it's one of Lil Wayne's Carter albums. Because that really set the tone for the rest of that shit.
I think they mean like intro. I don't know.
Yeah, Dreams and Nightmares. T.I.'s had some good ones too.
56 bars intro. Yeah. Yeah. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, dog.
3 for the niggas hating on the
Hey,
low.
when that shit come on,
Y'all know a picture's
if I ain't
worth
ready
a million
for it,
words, I'ma show y'all. Death before dishonor, family before all.
that shit starts hitting so fucking hard. I'm like, oh yeah. Minus the testimonies.
Say it ain't so, homie. But
Hey.
the introduction to Trouble Man is literally just called like the introduction, wherever he flips Marvin Gaye's Trouble Man. That's also an awesome fucking intro for an album.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
Pretty sure Jay-Z's probably had some awesome ones.
When I
too, think about
seen
it.
the fucking video of them shooting David Ortiz in the back, I was like,
No, it was fucked up.
that
I
looks
ain't
like a
see the
setup.
video, but
I was like, that looks like a setup.
yeah.
Like they knew exactly. And then it was a murder for hire. It's coming out. I'm like, yeah, he did some dirt
Oh yeah.
back in the day.
Plus,
Somebody forgot the loan they gave him to get
it's
to
not
America,
even that.
and he forgot all about it.
It's just a simple fact.
He ran
that
off on the plug twice, and they caught his ass.
as Americans, we can occasionally look at like Jamaica and the Dominican Republic, and we see like sandals resorts and shit. And be like, oh man, the beach is beautiful. Yeah, that's cool, but
And them places only safe because the motherfuckers running all the dope, the cartels, are making sure that shit is safe to get their money.
and you are safe within resort territory. Like
And
as
they
soon
tell
as
you that shit too.
Yes, like as soon as you stop seeing niggas with like the hotel polos on, like at the corners and shit, guiding niggas, as soon as you stop seeing that, turn the fuck around. Like you've gone too far. Bruce Wayne's parents got murdered in an alley. What the fuck were billionaires doing walking through a dark alley in Gotham, one of the most crime-riddled cities ever? Same shit. Like, nigga, you stay where it's sunny at. You stay where shit's nice. You stay where you pay $30 for drinks. You can walk over here and be like, oh man, turns out the American dollar stretches so far. Hey, go back. Because niggas are broke over here and you look like food. You got a fanny pack on out here, my nigga? That ain't
Oh,
going
it's like
well
the
for
white
you.
ladies trying to take pictures with the Africans over there, and they like,
Yeah.
you smiling. They're not happy.
First off, why are you taking pictures with just random Africans? It's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's kind of like Japanese people. And I think a lot of Asians, like if you go to China or you go to Japan, like and you're black, niggas are just like touching you and want to take pictures with you. And that's gotta feel like you've seen wherever like Japanese families like post up with like a small black kid and hold them in like the weirdest poses. Like, nigga, what is this picture for? It's like, look, I met one. Like, that's nasty. Stop it.
Alabama signs chemical castration bill into law. I'm gonna have to look into that.
What's that? I don't know.
Chemical castration?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's where, the pedophiles and motherfuckers who like little kids and little boys, they make it so they dick don't work. I'm pretty sure. Google chemical castration.
All right, you can do that, but is that going to stop them from touching children? Is it going to stop them from
if you want to
putting their dick in kids?
Hey, if you want to get out. If you want to get out, you know what you got to do.
Like I said, man, it's going to stop them from putting their dick in kids.
Yeah, there we go. Chemical castration. I don't think
it's going to do much of shit. They just put some shit in your bloodstream to make you impotent, maybe? Because I don't think they just...
libido and sexual activity to treat cancer. Like surgical castration, where the gonads are removed through incisions. Chemical castration does not remove organs, nor does it form...
Because my first thought was just like, just putting battery acid on balls and just removing shit. And I'm like, nah, it's too crazy. Probably just shoot you with some shit and your dick never gets up again.
Yeah, and it's reversible if treatment is discontinued, although permanent effect on the body chemistry can sometimes be seen. Bone density loss, increasing the length of DMPA, whatever the fuck that is.
It just doesn't sound fun. Plus, like, if they got a chemical they can just put in a nigga's bloodstream and make their dick not work, like, I don't believe that they're not already using that. Look, man, we want to act like America's a great post-racial society, but they were doing fucked up shit to black people, like, documented.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, the Tuskegee experiment, like, that wasn't some shit that happened in 1862. Like, that shit happened in, like, what, the 30s?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's just the shit that people are, like, willing to tell you about. Meanwhile, we still have, like, systemic racism to where, like, they specifically designed neighborhoods to where niggas couldn't get loans and couldn't get out, couldn't move into nice houses, and then had like the shittiest school districts where that shit just kept fucking going. So it's hard to be like, the government's not doing that. I'm not full conspiracy nigga, but it's like...
In Milwaukee, it's like a circle. Just picture a circle. Like that circle. And the inside is all the black people, and my fingers are where all the white people are at. It's just like that.
I guarantee you they got like the worst infrastructure, the worst school system.
All the shit and the private schools are on the outside, or all the white people work out there, and they just don't fuck with the niggas inside. It's hilarious. It's not hilarious, but it's hilarious.
Like, as a nigga, you can look at it and go like, that's hilarious, in like a fucked up way, and like somebody will look at this like, I can't believe, I don't think they intentionally. No, it was intentionally done.
It was definitely.
This shit didn't happen by happenstance. Like, anytime you see, like, the entire country is like 13% black, and yet certain cities and neighborhoods with poor infrastructure, little to no resources, terrible school systems, no medical facilities, the worst like food options. These areas are like 96% black. I don't. Apparently Negroes just love being around each other.
No, not at all.
Like, nah. That's where you got put. It's like a way more subtle version of like Indian reservations. I guess we call them Native American reservations. I don't know.
This motherfucker.
Just like you've been working on, you're going to get a yeast infection from your bitch britches.
Bitch britches.
I came up with one. I personally like it. I'm like nipples on a man right now. Sensitive, unnecessary, making everybody uncomfortable in public, and here for all the wrong reasons. That just popped into my head. I think I was having a rough day that day, and that made me giggle.
All right. Who's having a shittier day than Kevin Durant, though?
Oh, nigga.
Shitty week.
Man.
You shouldn't have came back.
No.
At all.
They talk about this shit in the NFL all the time. Like, sometimes there's a reason why they take players' helmets on the sidelines. Like, because if they can get a hold of their helmet and get back in the game, they're going to do it. Even if these niggas can't stand up straight, can't see straight. Like, I can't feel my legs, but I can still move them. Put me in the game, coach. Sometimes you have to protect the player from themselves. And if you don't, some shit can happen, like an injured nigga getting re-injured. Like he didn't.
Nigga, you know that Achilles, that's at least another. That's the Achilles. Nigga, that's a whole, at least a year.
They say like now it's gotten down to like 6 to 9 months.
Nah,
first
nigga,
off,
that's a whole year.
It's at least 9 months. And also, you're in basketball.
That should have been a Kawhi Leonard move. Like, just nah. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you. Nope.
Yeah. And then Boogie Cousins, like he just came back from a torn ACL, and that nigga looked like ass water.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason
why.
Who
did that shit too? Somebody else did, and everybody be talking shit.
Adrian Peterson's like the only person I've seen come back from an ACL surgery past 30, and he's better than he was beforehand.
And that was it. That's the only time you've seen it.
That nigga's not human, but other regular mere mortals, like it.
Josh Gordon got a Super Bowl ring. I don't know if I ever told you that.
I guess he was on the team.
I guess.
Can't stay off the weed.
Des Bryant would have got one too. If.
Hey man, we don't talk about that. Okay, we know.
Anyway, the Raiders are gonna be on Hard Knocks. It's never a good light.
It's never
a good look.
Yeah, and people, they're gonna be on Hard Knocks. Like nigga,
think. Like fuck.
This is some has been kicking around in my head. I haven't quite formulated the idea to where I can express it in a satisfactory fashion. But I just want to let niggas know the shit that makes for compelling television. Doesn't make for a strong and functioning team. Like, think of all the reality TV drama you love. Outside of the fucking Kardashians somehow, those aren't the most successful and compelling business people you've ever seen. What entertains you doesn't always function well. You don't want to see a nigga sit down at a meeting and come up with a marketing plan and sell some shit successfully. You want to see motherfuckers call somebody's mama a bitch, and then somebody gets like champagne tossed in their face, and the nigga starts scrapping, and security has to come in and separate.
Fuck all that, man. You sit over there on your little bench. Nobody asks you.
With the Hard Knock shit, they pull from a pool of the worst teams in the league. You've never seen the fucking Patriots on Hard Knocks.
Well, because you already know why you're not going to see.
Yeah, but think about that shit. When have you ever seen a playoff team go on Hard Knocks?
I just started really paying attention to Hard Knocks when I think the Cardinals is on there for real. I watched that one. And then the Browns, I was going to watch that one.
The Bengals, the Browns, when the Cardinals were on there. They didn't do that well. I think they did all in like after they went to the playoffs, and then that season they were dog shit. What makes for compelling television does not make for a great and successful team. Like, it just don't fucking happen.
Nobody asked you. It's going to be Gruden and Antonio Brown. Nigga, that's good TV right there.
Uh-huh.
You gonna watch it?
I might watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. Maybe. I ain't gonna stay up to watch it. I'll find it free.
Yeah, most definitely. But that doesn't bode. Speaking of finding shit for free, I'm tired of everybody wanting to take my motherfucking $15. Cut it the fuck out. Everybody got so sick of I'm cutting the cable. Cable costs too much. It's like $150 a month just to watch TV. Yeah, but now your fucking channels want you to pay $9.99 to $15.99 a month to just watch their shit. And we're doing it.
Don't do it then.
But anyway, no, like this doesn't look like the Raiders are going to have a good season.
The Browns might.
I hope so.
I just want the Saints to do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, they've been mad close. And then they've lost, but they haven't lost like...
They ain't lost. Somebody put a root on them.
Yes. That's exactly what happened.
Like the voodoo lady is working against...
Fucking Sean Payton went somewhere.
No, who died? The owner died.
Tom Benson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He did that shit.
Now, Gail Benson runs
Fuck you and the kids. Fuck all you guys. This team will never win again now that I'm dead. And he dies.
Man. He gave that shit to Gail Benson, his super young ass wife, and his kids have been like fighting that shit legally ever since.
Well, they didn't have
like
the voodoo lady put a curse on the team until they get ownership.
Nah, man. Sean Payton pulled the Barack Obama and put some hot sauce in somebody's gumbo, and they just put a curse on that nigga immediately.
How'd y'all not know about that lady? That kind of made me
I
sad.
didn't at all.
That's how I learned how to make a roux, like a long ass fucking time ago.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
Like that lady was a big deal.
I never could eat at a restaurant, so that's another part of it.
And that was another thing. If we go back, I was gonna try to make it to that restaurant. I'm pretty sure I said I like to make it to that restaurant before she dies.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you two things. Number one, when I was in New Orleans or in Louisiana, I was young as shit. Number two, I was at home watching kids while you and your mama were out in those streets,
That's not 100%
living
true.
fast and wild. So
I was there. I was there too.
Fuck y'all. My bad. Got in my emotional bag. Some other shit that I came up with this week. It's not quite random. You'll get it. Creeps are always useful. That's why they get to go on being creeps.
What?
Oh, he's sweet. He pays for shit. He helped fix that hole in my wall or in my floor. He helped me move. He fixed my car. He caught that light bill. He cut my grass. Creeps are always handy as fuck. So you need them, but they're still creeps. Like if that nigga couldn't fix your car, you wouldn't speak to him. If that nigga wouldn't willing to cut your grass for a cheaper price than everybody else, like you shouldn't have to think like, man, like that nigga can replace my carburetor for the low, but he also might molest one of my kids. Like that shouldn't be a thing. Like, hey, he can get the job done,
That's
but also
problematic.
it is. But you want to know what? I guarantee you, not a person will hear this and won't relate to this. Oh yeah, no, don't be alone with him. Like, don't let that nigga catch you by yourself. Like, what? I'm sorry, what? What job can a motherfucker perform? I'll take that out of a heart surgeon. I don't want that out of a nigga who can fix my lawnmower.
Hey man, either
You can patch a hole in my drywall, sure, but I don't want to have to think like I need to keep my kids away from this nigga at all times.
you bullshitting and you just want to say the shit, or you're just a shitty person if you're letting him around.
Yeah, but again,
It's either or.
creeps are always useful. So, you know, you just gotta nut up and get out of there. I'm saying like the way the niggas that prey on children, I was like, oh man, this nigga like reads books down at the local library and he volunteers at the youth center. Yeah, nigga. If I'm trying to get bitches, I might be at the pool, at the club. Like I'm gonna have to be out and be where bitches at. If you're trying to get kids, you're gonna have to be where kids at. Creeps know where their prey is. That's why they're there.
Is that your wise words? Watch out for the creeps.
I don't know, maybe. I think I had some other wise words, but I forgot it.
So what are your wise words for the people?
Oh no, nigga, what are your wise words? You done? Because I don't know. I might have some shit in my notes.
Shit in your notes for wise words? I don't have any. It's just the same thing, you know. Just stop bullshitting people.
Yeah, some other shit that I wanted to get to real quick with it being Pride Month.
What?
I don't like spending
Like
too
Rainbow?
much time. Yeah.
Oh man.
Nah, I don't like to spend too much time giving energy to fuckery, even though that seems like that's all I do on here. So I'll make it brief. We don't have straight pride events for the same reason we don't have White History Month. Your shit is already celebrated. Let other people have a good goddamn time. Like for straight people, you've never been.
Is there a straight pride thing?
They're trying to make that a thing
Oh
just
my
because
goodness.
it's Pride Month. Yeah. It's like you've never been persecuted, attacked, profiled, or oppressed for your heterosexuality.
I bet if some white people came up with it too. Some white dudes.
White, you know, like just as niggas have their month, let the lovely members of our LGBTQIAK plus community be out and have fun without your bullshit. It's not like these niggas led the sunniest lives and we're just like, hey, shit has been going so well for us this year. Let's throw a parade about it. Like, no.
That's why them climate change scientists is trying to explore other shits. They're trying to get away from
Straight pride parade niggas.
yeah, flat earthers.
But we don't need White History Month. We don't need men's rights. We don't need a straight pride parade. Like, chill the fuck out. You can celebrate yourself every fucking day. The only thing going against you is whether or not you self-police and not stepping over the lives and rights of marginalized people. Like, letting niggas live. I'm sorry. That man wants to oil himself up and put on latex short shorts and glitter and dance his ass off in the middle of... I don't say like that's gay.
Nigga, that ain't why they granddad fought in the fucking war.
Whatever. I don't say that's gay about a lot of shit. But nigga, the gay pride parade is the gayest shit. You thought you knew what gay was, and then you see...
Fought in both world wars for these.
You don't know what? You did fight for that shit, unfortunately.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of... I don't know, man. Hey.
But that's another thing I wanted to talk about. That's part of, I guess, wise words is... I don't know if it works the same way for other people. I'm a heathen. As far as I'm concerned, my God gave me a few things. He gave me 2 arms, 2 feet, an able body, and an able mind. And then guess what he gave me? Silence. I don't know how that works for y'all. Maybe your God does speak to you. If he does, you're insane. But when a motherfucker gives me silence in real life, that means 2 things. 1, I already know the answer. Or 2, figure it the fuck out, stupid. So, if your justification for fucking with people about abortions or their sexuality is, God said it's wrong. No, he didn't. Some dude that wrote a book a few thousand years ago said that shit's not cool. And like a dumbass, you just ran with it.
Hey, man.
And I'm sorry. You can't... I don't need you out here caping against humans for somebody that's never spoken to you. God hasn't said anything to you. It's the same motherfuckers that say shit like, hey, God needed me to have this private jet so that I could spread the word. Or like crazy homeboy that said, I don't fly on public jets because I don't want to be in a tube full of demons. Those are the motherfuckers you're caping for. So let niggas live. If your God is right and you living your life the right way, you'll get where you need to be and you won't have to see those people ever again for the rest of fucking eternity. But I highly doubt that your God told you to show up to abortion clinics with megaphones telling women they're committing murder and to show up at the funerals of dead soldiers with picket signs telling them they fought for no reason, they're going to hell.
If these motherfuckers don't know it already,
hey man,
they need to be left here.
Look,
on Earth.
As Sahai the Prince once said, Jesus never hung with the saints. It makes no sense to save the righteous. You don't talk to motherfuckers that already get it, because they got it. What's understood don't need to be said. Jesus was out here with sinners and lepers. He was not out here with the best of motherfuckers. He was out here with the marginalized, the not quite right, the niggas fucking up. Occasionally the corrupt, because those are the motherfuckers that needed to be led the right way. So, when I speak, occasionally, I'm speaking to niggas that going the wrong way so I can say, hey, nigga, make that left. You off track.
I've been around. How old is Darian now?
Don't be telling niggas where I stay at. I might have to chin check somebody.
Nigga, hey.
13? 13 years?
I just see the dumbasses.
Yeah.
You just watching dumbasses 13 years now, so you like 21, like grown-ups now. And it's like, yeah, shit's going to shit. I don't know.
Hey, guess what? It's Misspoke Break, episode 30. Your humble, gracious, beautiful, and wonderful host, Sandon. It's my homie Jerral, a.k.a. Big Brother.
You're either going forward or you're going backwards.
And if you're listening to this, my nigga, it means I have some hope for you. Unless you're leaving like dumbass comments and like
you're either going forward or you're going backwards. There is no maintaining.
And I'm trying to help you go forward. That's what I'm here for. Hey, guess what? You may not have heard it today.
I'm trying to let you know that you're doing dumb shit and I'm not paying no attention to you. I'm just chilling.
You want to know what? I want to make sure I get it nice and close. This nigga's real negative over here. But
I'm not negative.
Guess what? And I mean it. I love you. Mwah.
Nah.
It's a kiss on the forehead right there.
Because my energy ain't going towards you. I'm sorry. My energy's going to myself. And I love you.
That's where my energy's at. But hey, you here? If I can speak to you, that's cool. I got some siblings that I fuck with. I got some people that I fuck with. Some of those niggas are dumb. Sometimes I try and help niggas out. Sometimes I'm dumb, and I try and help me out too. And if you were here, listening to the sweet, soothing sounds of my voice, goddamn it, I'm here for you too.
Smoke break.
Just know, say it out of love, even if it's tough love. Mwah. Kiss on the forehead. Take that.
I've given up on you.
But I haven't. I'm here.
That's not true. I haven't given up on everybody.
Guess what? I'm hugging your ear holes right now. Just to feel all that. It's love and affection.
Survival of the fittest.
Just for you.
And I don't expect a lot of you motherfuckers to make it.
Yeah, I mean, you might not make it, but you know I'm still here for you.
Smoke break.
Smoke break.